Hi everybody and welcome to the Down Under Veggie Garden Diaries. I've been shopping today. I found the steaks I was after. Reject Shop had sold out again, but Big W had them. They look plastic, but actually are they all plastic? He told me they were plastic, but no, they're metal. You can hear them. Hear the metal inside them. They used to have little caps on top, but now it seems to be plastic coated on top as well. But it says they're plastic coated for longer life, so you can hear that they're metal. And I mean, that's what I've got. That's what these are too. These are from Bunnings. These are expensive. They're about $8 something each. No, I didn't want any more big ones at the moment because these are for small plants, but I bought these specifically for the tomatoes for the extra arms that come out. Because some looks like that one. I could snip them off, but I'm going to try and just hold up as much as I can. So there's 3 in a pack. They're $3.50 from Big W. They are coated in plastic, but they are metal inside and underneath. So it's just a hollow tube of metal, like a curtain rod, but it's dipped in plastic. They are really good. I find them really good. They last for a long time. Like you get a wooden stake and within 3 years it's brittle and snapping and all that. And they're not cheap either. Whereas these are cheap and they just keep lasting. Okay, so here is my garden bed with the nasturtiums and the tomatoes that I grew myself. Now I've worked out what some of them are. This, I believe, if you can see that, see it coming out, a really weird shape. I think they're the mint juleps, because I thought there was 9, but I think there's 7 different ones I planted. And I believe that's mint julep. So they're a green tomato, and if you wait till they're ripe, they have a little bit of a sweet taste to them. So we'll see. I've never really had a green tomato. We'll see how that's like. This one, I believe, he's got a little weird shaped tomato too, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. I mean, look, it's so big. I think this might be the Santorini. Have a look. I think that might be Santorini. They're so big now. He's such like a little pumpkin one. So I think that could be Santorini. So Swiss chard's still going well. See how it's exposed in there where the mulch is not there. That is getting hydrophobic. So I really need to use the sea salt with the wetting agent in it. That's the chocolate coloured plastic container. Because there is normal sea salt. It's usually the white container with the green label. This one's the chocolate coloured container. Okay, dark brown coloured container. And it has a wetting agent in it. And the wetting agent is just basically a soap. You can make a wetting agent at home. A little bit of natural biodegradable dishwashing soap, I believe. So at the back there, we've got the cucumbers. So can you see at the back? They're trying to grow. They're growing flowers, going all right. Also here, what I've noticed, besides I found a snail once, there is, can you see that little thing in there? Let's see if I can pick it up. That's a nasturtium pod, seed pod. Look at that, isn't that cute? Now, if you have a lot, you can actually pickle them, and they call them poor man's capers. All parts of the nasturtium plant are edible. Supposedly you can eat the seed pods. There you go, there's some more there. You can eat the seed pods. But they said, and you can also keep them for seeds. They said, wait until they are brown. So don't take them off the bush until they're brown. So that's basically after the flower, it makes that little seed pod. So that's cool, huh? Okay, so that's that garden. I don't know what that is, a tissue or something. Bit of paper towel, something escaped. All right. So this is the volunteer spearmint. It is going great. Look at that. I might eat some soon. Beautiful. I do have one that I grew in my seed tray this year from the seed from that. My Swiss chard still going great. I put that one money plant in last night. I put in the Snapdragon, the purple and white Snapdragon. Yeah, it's mostly purple now. It's got yellow throats, but looks a bit dry today because it's hydrophobic. That's how I found out this was hydrophobic. Definitely was, because I put that in, and the root ball of the plant is wet because I'd watered it. And when the garden, I'd watered it, and when I put the spade in, it was all dry and peeling back and just dry dirt in there. So it is definitely hydrophobic. So tonight I will be, after I get my sheets and blankets are fine. I will definitely be seesaling. I want a rooster boost with the pelletized chicken manure and put some more mulch on it. Some sugarcane mulch, but I don't want to stink up the garden for tomorrow night when we have our little New Year's Eve celebration. So I will do that over the weekend instead. The strawberries are no longer putting strawberries up, but they are growing big, so that's great. And the nasturtiums aren't growing so well. A couple of nasturtiums there. And the little tomato, which is the same age as those big ones, isn't doing well either. But the strawberries are doing well. It's a strawberry bed, that's fine. Now you can see it's really bright around this, yeah. Before we go around there, I'll just put these stakes back. Okay. And I'll show you what I bought today. So I went to Big W and I got some plants that are on sale. They're all dry, but this one looks really good. That I believe must be a marigold, probably a Tagetes. Not a bad size. It was on special, $1.20. There you go, it was $3. So they're $3 plants. I actually was trying to go green. You know, I've got my essential oils things going on. I know that some of you don't like those videos and you can just skip those. I had a couple of people unsubscribe and I'm like, hey man, I'm coming back to gardening. Don't unsubscribe. I'm coming back. You can have a bit of a diversity in programs. You don't have to watch that episode if you're not interested in essential oils. Just wait until I do another gardening one. And you know I do gardening ones a few times a week. All right, here we go. $1.60, and these are white Impatiens. I wanted something white, and I've never had Impatiens before. So he's a bit floppy. He needs a drink. Sorry, there he is. Let me just... Oh, where's the label? Let's cover it up. Okay, so white Impatiens. There you go. I just like look like sort of like single leaf daisies a bit. Okay, so I've got that. $1.60, pretty good. Okay, so I paid full price for a couple of things, which, you know, $4 each, which is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But when you buy a few, you go, oh, how did I spend so much either? But I got sweet basil. Now, I love sweet basil. I don't eat a lot of it or anything, but I don't like any other basil. That's what I'm trying to say. I love this one. What is that? Did I bring a bug home? Go away. I don't know what that is. Get off my plant, man. All right, here's the one. Another one I did buy. I paid full price for 2 plants. So I paid full price for the sweet basil, $4. And I paid full price for this one because it's in good condition. $4. It's a wax begonia mixed. And you've got the white. And you've got the light pink. And I believe that's a red one. And what I love about these, I didn't know about these, you know, I wasn't really interested. But my boyfriend's mother said, oh, the begonias are beautiful. And I got some, and in the light, whether they're dark or whether they're green leafed, in the light they glitter. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So I had to get some, but I wanted to make sure that there was a variety of colours in there and they weren't all flowering. So I also got these. Instead of, I'm trying to get rid of all the plastic. I get way too, I almost fell in the garden. No. I get way too much plastic, so I'm trying to be environmentally friendly this year, you know, make permanent changes. More environmentally friendly, I was trying to say. And there was a tote bag that was lame. It had like wheels on it. It said roll on or something rubbish. And then I saw these. It says full of secrets. I thought, cool. These are a little bit dear, but not too bad, because they're not that big, but I think they're cotton or calico or something. They're from Big W, $3 each, near the checkouts. So I thought, right, I'm not going to get any plastic. I'll get these. There's my docket. Okay, so what else I got? This is the plant that I wanted him to mark down. It was $3, and I went, yeah, look, it's dying, man. Well, it could die soon. See? Look at it. I thought, yeah, not top notch. You don't really want to pay top dollar for a plant that's crusty, do you? So, or crispy. But I knew it was a white dianthus, and I went, oh, I would like some white plants. So I asked him to mark it down, and he marked it down to $1.20, so that's good because it was supposed to be $3. He also marked these down, and I didn't ask him to mark these down, but he did, and probably because they were all sort of like sitting in the same area, and he thought, yeah, let's mark them down. I asked him what this was. He said, oh, I think it's a calendula, and I'm like, are you sure? Because I know that's a marigold, and calendulas are related, but the leaves do look familiar. And I did grow calendula years ago, but it just was so crusty and dry in the middle and burnt in the middle, I couldn't tell if it was. So he marked that down to $1.20. I'm sort of glad he did, because I just didn't think he would. But yeah, he did that one. And he marked this one down too. And this is a dianthus. Like that's a dianthus. This is a dianthus as well. It's just a gentle pink and white. Is that all I got? I think that's all I got. I'm gonna have to wash these bags. So I spent $27. I was thinking, how the hell did I spend $27? Well, the steaks were $3.50 each. That's $7. And the bags are $3 each. That's another $6. That's $13. And then 2 of the plants, the sweet basil and the begonias are $4. That's another $8. Okay. So that's like 21. And then, well, these are $1.20 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's $6. So yeah. So that's how I did it. Oh, so, and when I went to Woolworths to the supermarket to buy groceries, I saw there was big herb plants of basil. I went, oh, I wonder how much they are. Because they were probably in better nick and bigger. But anyway, look, if they're bigger, that just means they're going to go to seed probably earlier too. So here I had a dilemma yesterday of putting that one Snapdragon in. I'm thinking, well, I'm going to put the rest of these in. But I'll spread them out and hope they do. It's a bit like a cottage garden, isn't it, really? Which is nice. Some lady said, commented that she really loves the nasturtiums. I said, yeah, they're lovely. First time I ever grown nasturtiums. I didn't grow them from seed, of course. I got them as a punnet. And it seemed to be there was a mix of varying colours from red to apricot, which I didn't know until they grew. But the only ones that have survived and done well so far is the dark orange and the apricots. But they're a variegated Alaska nasturtium. They're variegated. They've got the white splashes on them. So yeah, isn't that great that I can keep the seeds from them? And, you know, maybe I'll give some away. I mean, I can't give any to overseas. And I can't give to certain states, like Western Australia doesn't like anything coming in from other states or anywhere else. So, but if you're in New South Wales or somewhere like that, and I know I can send to you, maybe I will send you some nasturtium seeds if you're interested. Comment below if you're interested, and tell me what town or state you live in, and I'll let you know if I can send some out. But that's a while now. It's not yet, because obviously they've got to go brown yet. So here we are up here. I've really got to plant these plants in the blueberry bush and the rest of these tomatoes. Actually, Big W had no tomatoes. Not one, not a skerrick, nothing. No tomatoes. And I said, why is that? And he goes, oh, well, you get the odd person that puts in a late tomato. I'm thinking, hey, mate, it's not even January. Plenty of people put tomatoes in, especially if they're advanced. They'll sell a tomato like this over there and say advanced tomato for $8 or whatever. But they had none. He goes, I'm the suppliers. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Hey, honey. He said, hey, alligator. I didn't get any sun whilst I was at the shop. Royal's doing great. That's the Petunia hybrid. This is called King of Spades, like as if they're supposed to be spades. But it's just lovely. It's lovely. Oh, it's really hot. Okay, so tomatoes are picking up. I'm going to have to move that shade cloth back so you can't see what I'm saying. This tomato here is pushing on the shade cloth a bit. Let me get that back. So I'm going to have to move that a bit. Thistles, I'll get my boyfriend to take them out. Watermelon's still alive. Other watermelon, just still alive. I think something's attacked it now, is it? No, it's just very small. We'll see. Look, if they don't grow. Actually, I didn't see any watermelons over there in the plant section, so maybe I won't get any. I just paid like $7 for watermelon the other day and $7 today. So I've got 2 pieces there. So yeah, I would like to grow some. Rosie's doing great. I need to cut some of these dead roses off. This one was lovely yesterday. Last night I could have got it off, but it's blown today. These ones are blown, so I need to take those off. This one's coming out now. Isn't she gorgeous? Some more. This one, the Pathway Delicious, is growing some more buds, and the bush is actually going really well. So, Black Beauty, you know, he'll take his time a bit. He's had some bit of black spot. The fountain is still, scared myself then, I thought it was a spider. The fountain is still full from last night. Tomatoes, these are commercial. Yeah, I bought these in the shop, these plants. So these are the Mighty Red. Can you see that? Mighty Reds. So these are the Mighty Reds. So there you go. I've got some on, and they're getting big. This is the shop bought punnet of cucumber, the green apple cucumber. So he's doing well. There's some ants on him, but look, he's got also, like, he comes out, he grows into the ground here, right there, and I thought, okay, he's growing that way, and then he started growing this way, and now he's got this one, and you know, and then one there, so he's just going to romp over and take over. So I've never tasted crystal, oh well, I may have tasted crystal apple cucumber before, maybe once or something, but I've never grown it. So we'll see how it goes. It's putting a lot of flowers on. It's put like, they've putting flowers on. I've got like 3 plants. There was 6 in the plant, but only 3 made it. So, oh, this is why. Can you see this tomato? This was also shop bought, as you know. Black cherry. And it's putting cherry tomatoes. Look at this. Hang on. Look. There's the big ones that come out first. Can you see that? Big. Look at that. So, that's a decent size. It's almost like a cherry bite. It's a decent size. But I've staked up some of the arms. And this one's getting the arms at the back of it now. So, as you can see, I've got these little stakes. See, they used to have caps on them. And under that's hollow, but they've went and filled it in this time. So that's the other end where a cap's come off. Yeah, so that's an older one. That's like a good 6 years old or something. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, at least 6 years old, could be 7. Stake. So look, we've got some more up the top. It's just putting them out. So that is great. So I thought maybe that big one down there would ripen up for Christmas, but it hasn't. And I thought it might ripen up for New Year's, but it hasn't. It actually looks a little bit yellowish on screen, but it's actually green. So it'll get there. So they're getting tall. The zucchini are trying to come back. See the bit of green on them? They're trying. Oh, and the potatoes in the back. Oh dear. And my sage's going alright. He hasn't got any mold, so that's good. I was a bit worried that he'd get some mold over there. My jasmine is putting out big arms. Look at that. I'm going to have to give a boyfriend to try and tuck him in and train the jasmine. Because the jasmine's a boy. His name's Jasmine, but he's a boy. And yeah, let me just get this bag. Oh, look at my I can't believe it. My Echinopus Jolly Blossom babies. I put them out here and they've just absolutely romped on. And look, that one's getting babies of her own. How cool is that? Isn't it beautiful? I will separate them eventually and maybe sell some. But the mother's almost dead. She's got one little baby on her and she's collapsed. She had too much water or something. So at least we've got some babies. And I've got some more babies in the greenhouse and they're not going so well. So I'm going to have to put them out here. They're in a similar tray. So yeah, going all right. It is really hot. I don't know how many degrees it is. It's got to be 30 something, I'm sure. Let me check and I'll tell you. Back in a minute. It says it's going to be 32 today and it's 32 right now, so it's at its max. Tomorrow's going to be 34 degrees Celsius. It is hot. I mean, 32 years ago wasn't this hot, but our radiant heat that we've got in Australia the last 7 years or something, or 5 or 7 years. Snakey's out the front at the snake plant. You might not have seen it. I got that, boyfriend's parents got that for me for my birthday. Little owl container with a snake plant. It's a cylindrical snake plant. It opens up separately and then they close up. So yeah, and I've got a big happy plant that I rescued and it wasn't doing so well, and then I made it go worse because I put it in the big pot. And so yesterday, see all the sand in that, I went and put it here and hosed it off a little bit of sand still, but tried to put sand in it, had fungus gnats, and I realised that the second medium plant of it was rotten, so shoved it in the compost. So I now got the big one and the little one, and it's all good. They're in separate pots in the bathroom now, so that's good. I wouldn't say hello to Groff. Say hello to Groff. Oh, sorry, I've been rude, Groff. Hey, Groff. He said, hey. Hey, darling. You want to know what? For those of you who haven't watched all my videos, maybe you're new. Why is his name Groff? Okay, because on the side of him there is carved G. Roff. It must be the guy who made the mold. So his name's Groff, and that's why. I got him for $5 from St. Vincent de Paul second-hand store. So he was just sitting on the ground in the other room, and he was just sitting there. It said $5, and I went, I'm taking that, because I know some of these ornaments can be dear, but I think you can get him for about $20 unpainted like that, but not with all the cool aging. So I think you can get him about $20 brand new, and you pay, I think you probably about pay 30 if he's painted. I was going to paint him, but no, he's cool. He's cool. Nice aging to him. All right. Take a different look at these black cherry tomatoes. Oh, I'll tell you what, tomatoes are dear this year. Some of them expensive. I saw dahlias in Big W, but they were like a mini version. So we'll see, maybe next year I might get dahlias. This parsley's gone to seed, so he'll go out. The other ones, we'll see what happens. This one, not too bad. I've got some in the garden, so. Alrighty, well, like I said, you know about this Snapdragon in here now. Like I said, those flowers are gone crispy, so they'll be a little bit lighter when they come out, the fresh ones. So you know about that. Oh, hang on, look, here we go. There's some female flowers. There you go. Now they are supposed to be green apple cucumbers. They look like long ones, don't they? So we will see. We will see. I don't know if they've been pollinated. They're too far back for me to try and pollinate them. And we'll just see. Maybe the ants did it. But there's 3 there, and I'm surprised there's 3 there. And they're supposed to be, like I said, oh, there's even one there. Supposed to be crystal apple, green apple? No, not crystal apple. Green apple cucumbers. So they are supposed to be a roundy type shape. But we'll see. And there's a close-up of the Snapdragons. You see they've gone dry? Yeah. So I'll treat, oh, there's plastic down here. I'll have to get that out too. Flew around there. So I'll treat the gardens in a couple of hours after my bedding is dry on the line. And yeah, I need to tie some of the tomatoes up again. Let me go back out. See, the last tie is down there. I bought some more twine too. I thought, should I get cotton like I had, or should I get some more twine? So I've got twine, some jute twine. I'm trying to go environmentally friendly. You might be thinking, well, you've got plastic bags. Well, I'm trying to get off those, and sometimes you just have to. And these are plastic, but they've got a metal inside, and they last for so long. So very good, very good. I did see this garden here. See how I got it for about $10 second hand? Yeah, they are back at Big W, and they're actually $69. So if you do want one like this, remember this one does not have a base, okay? Whereas the one that the Jasmine's in does have a base, okay? They were a lot more expensive. I think that was like 89, might be 100. I'm not sure what it is now. They were bought years ago. It's got a, you see down there, it's got a plastic lip down there. That's the base. So that's good for things like jasmine where you don't want the root system getting out. So yeah. All right, everybody. I'll get Groff to sign off. You can have a little look at Royal's lovely flowers on your way past. I've bought an obscene amount of Eco Oils products. Yes, I paid for them. I did get some discounts just because it was Boxing Day sales, and from rewards for buying other stuff, but I'm not sponsored by them, and I did not get any discounts for putting them on the video. This is just what I want to show you what I'm doing. If you're interested, watch. If you're not, don't. But don't unsubscribe and things, because like I said, I will be making more gardening plants. Of course I will. Do you see my tomatoes coming on? Of course I will. Okay, so tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, the next video you see may be an ancient oils one. It may not be. It might actually be a gardening one, because I do have a lot of ancient oils, not ancient oils. The next video you see will probably be another gardening video, because I do have a lot of eco modern essential oils stuff coming, but of course it's getting on New Year's Eve tomorrow, and of course I won't be picking them up till like Monday at the earliest. So I may make another video. Alright, so I'll get Herbie and Ellie Alligator to sign off. Say, see ya, Ellie Alligator. He said, see ya. Say, see ya, Herbie. He said, see ya. Thanks, everyone. Give a like, give a subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye. Happy New Year, everyone, from Southern New South Wales, from the Down Under Veggie Garden Diaries. Happy New Year 2022. See you, everyone.